Yo, back in the bitty. You know what I mean?
You don't have no Jamaican horns?
What up?
Yeah.
Yo! Free the world box!
You see it? We charge it. Free up.
Free up the charge it, yo. Yo,
shout out to Jamaica getting second place in the race.
Hey, no, it's all right.
Y'all doing good though.
I mean, all the girls damn near withdrew out of the competition.
Not damn near.
All the big girls, all the big name girls withdrew out of the competition.
That's the only reason little Cherry got fucking.
I don't know if this is a full-on protest
Because that intro.
No, they said this.
No, there was there's something that happened with the day of. They didn't allow them into the warm-up area because they were only allowing teams like you have to ride on the bus from Olympic Village to get in. Yeah, that wasn't a thing before. They changed the rule like that day or the day before without telling anybody.
How come Sha'Carri got to race? She didn't take the bus either.
She didn't?
No.
I don't know. Because at the end of the day, right, they buckled, and the Jamaican girls stood on business. Like, no, bun that. What the fuck you think?
Yeah.
So since we can't come in, we can't race. Watch now. Watch the fun now. And still, a person with sprinkled Jamaican on them is still who fucking picked first. We just say. Sorry, it was. We're not sorry, it's very, very good. Pink said she would have come. Pink said she would have come in first. But sorry, Sherry.
She was slated to run in the Richie Millie 185.
She had ran it already.
Oh, she ran it.
She was wearing it. She won her. Shelly had won her heats.
Oh, in the Richie Millie.
Yeah, she was supposed to be in the heat. She was supposed to be in the heat with Shelly and Alfred. I mean, she was supposed to be in the heat with Sha'Carri and Alfred. That's why they left lane 6 vacant, because that was supposed to be her lane.
I think she should run.
I think she should have ran too. If she winning her heats and stuff like that at 37, like fuck.
Yeah, you quite the main Dusty niggas or her competition. So you gotta choose what you choose.
Jamaica almost won the 100. It was a photo finish. All the dude had to do was lean forward a little bit. We would have won.
They could judge it by the shoulders.
Yeah.
Like shoulders.
Yeah, it's not shoulders.
If it was
torso.
Torso. The foot, you would have won. Torso.
Yeah, if it was whole body, he would have won. But it has to be pretty much your shoulder blades, bro.
Mm-hmm. You got a good damn there, foot and calf in there.
Yeah, what his I mean,
he
should throw that shoulder. He should threw that shoulder for
whoever shoulder reaches first. Like,
yeah.
Should do that motherfucking shoulder. Die for that motherfucker. Something.
Facts.
I mean, and they say that that dude no he wear
oh my god. Oh gosh.
Yo, Dwayne Wade
did not wait to say look at
the nail painting 2 inch.
Could not.
That's what that nigga did. That's what that nigga too did. Okay, he has his nail painted to his bitch, but like he was like say something to him, or he has his nail painted. Let me hear something now. I'm like bitch.
I just want
to. Still gay as fuck. I don't give a fuck.
Who you supposed
to put in anything more than buff or like a clear
together in one
on his nail?
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Wait.
No, I'm sorry. Wait. I will take one. I will dial that back 1 degree, and that is the girl dad with like those like daddy. My daddy didn't play that shit. It was actually like a fucking daddy. I'm gonna go. You know what I mean? It's the softer, gentle parenting dads might do it, and I don't want to shame them.
Nah.
But at the same time, they need to take that shit off before you go to. You know what I mean? Like
I don't think there's nothing wrong with being like, yeah, daddies don't wear nail polish.
I don't think there's anything wrong with it because that's what I thought. But at the same time, I don't want to shame the ones that want to fucking. Yeah, like I don't want to shame.
Yeah, they know.
Yo, I've seen dads like paint their daughters.
Yeah, that's different.
That's different.
Yeah, but I know.
Like I'm not playing dress up.
Yeah, like my dad didn't do that. Like my dad
on a tutu. Like
my dad was like, he would sit there and I would dress things up and I would paint it and do things, but I wasn't touching him, and it was just very clear. Like mostly would like pour out the nail polish remover so I wasn't making a mess. You know, like
no, but today's these kids are different. Though.
But yeah, so the dads that are doing that, I don't want to shame them because I do think that's.
No, I need to. Hey, I'll shame them. Stop doing that.
I'm not going to.
Stop doing that shit.
I'll say that.
I'm just gonna say take that shit off before you go.
Yo, there was this school. I was reading the article. There was this school, bro. The administrator, they were trying to enforce some type of a dress code, and they wanted the girls to stop wearing stretch pants to school, yoga pants and shit like that, right? So all the boys in the school wore yoga pants one day or for like a week or a couple of days, so they couldn't say anything. That was the protest. So if they said no thongs, these niggas don't all wear thongs and have their thongs showing.
Fire!
They could have all did yoga right at the bus stop. Right at the bus circle.
This is the thing.
I
feel like what was
niggas in my generation, even if you were white girls, you're not wearing yoga pants.
I'd open up a yoga club before doing all that.
Yo, I don't even like wearing them fucking.
I feel like I would have mixed. I would have different feelings depending on the race of the school, the predominant race of the school.
Whites.
Okay, then I'm gonna need y'all to stop with the fucking. But if it was a black school, though I know most black boys wouldn't do it, besides like out very flamboyant gays or whatever that, you know, I would support it more because that's more than policing the black body. Because when I was in school, I went to I went to Fort Lauderdale, pretty mixed, right? But where my shorts or skirts had to lick and where Becky's had to lick were two different.
Becky was a Texas longback.
Right. And she didn't have the sciage, whatever that I had.
Becky's back
and I personally thought that fuckery.
Becky's back to be in a went from her shoulder, from her neck down to the back of her knees.
Every bitch needs to be from the hip to the whatever, 11 inches, not whatever the fuck it is. Not you look okay, you don't look okay.
Yeah, they should look on the fingertips.
Yeah, and that was fucking bullshit too. Because I'm tall as fuck.
Yeah. I remember that from high school. You can't wear that if it's past your feet, like.
But most black girl shorts are gonna go past. You know what I'm saying? Because we have thicker thighs.
It's not gonna go that low.
Yeah.
I can't lie. I was working in a warehouse.
So it depends on race.
Like you're right about that because I was working in a warehouse and it was nothing but Spanish and black, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody wear tights. I'm talking about everybody. Mm-hmm. I'm talking about you get there Spanish girl. I don't know if they just. I'm gonna get smart today, but they make big deal about black women wearing tights too, because they know, you know what I'm saying? They may not have that, but the backside is looking
crazy.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And it was always an issue.
Like,
crazy.
Not only that though. It's not only that because a lot of them were wearing the booty ones too.
And that's right too.
And that's the other thing. Like they wearing the booty ones.
The accentuating ones for kids should be totally out, and the same thing at work.
Yeah,
but I personally hate when I can't wear leggings at work.
When you look at somebody, though, the first thing you want to look at, you know what I'm saying?
That's my thing.
When you're hyping that up, though,
no, but
that's crazy.
If these bitches would if you mandate, right? If you wear leggings and tights like that, your shirt has to back your back. It has to fucking cover. It has to cover your moose knuckle. It has to cover your fucking ass. Yeah, because them fucking Spanish girls be hemming out here with that shit. It's like, oh, he saw.
Yeah.
And my goodness, that is a fucking donkey hook you have in there.
Two knuckles, dog. Like two hands making fish.
You know, like you gotta put that away. Or you have to wear like an apron or something. You know what I mean? Like you have to wear something that accentuate whatever. It's a problem. Because y'all know I'm a 38G, right? I do not go into work with anything low cut, right? At all. And if I do, I have an undershirt on it. Why? Because I already know if you see this cleavage you are going to double take, they're big, they don't need to be out there. So bitches that know that they have that on their ass or they have that in their front, you need to cover it up. You need to cover it up.
Next door.
Nah, not for nothing, darling.
Because I understand the convenience too. Because like y'all don't understand, like pockets. Yo, it's not in everything. As a bitch who has to wear like actual work pants, like trousers, you know.
So you have to carry it first,
right? And it makes it fucking ridiculous. If I'm on property, that's stupid. I have to go 3 flights of stairs and I have a fucking handbag. Absolutely not. I need pockets. I'm gonna wear those workout leggings, absolutely. But no, mine aren't the scrunch ones that fucking create an ass out of the long back. You know, like there, you have to make the fucking. You know what I'm saying? Like you have, there has to be
and I can't lie. I can't lie. To me, I feel like some people actually do that on purpose. Like,
yeah. It's the same thing with uniform and the Spanish girl. Them used to get those fucking Brazilian pants, too size, too small, hooch up in them. Like goddamn, Dominique.
That's cool.
Take it down. You don't want to.
Yeah.
Shit. Your mama don't get that shit at the regular. You know what I mean? Like you go to US Tops, bitch. You going to US Tops, bitch. You ain't going to the
Colombian jeans.
Yeah. You ain't going to where you're supposed to go for school uniform, bitch.
Brazilian jeans, bro.
No, yo, with a Melissa.
That's irregardless.
Can you believe them? They're back.
Oh yeah.
Melissa
and they're fucking trying to make them so expensive.
Yeah, I know you're about it.
Yo, exactly. Exactly. You know, so we already knew those bitches weren't getting uniform. We were getting uniform. But yeah, you covered that.
All they needed was some color contacts.
Back
to my youth.
No, just like
the work.
Yo, just like the Olympics. Like everybody. No,
that now that I'm working out,
tell you they
I have a little more ass than I have when I team. And I'm looking something a little bit longer because it's like.
No, I'm just like these cameramen ain't making it. The volleyball playing the right hands. No, the Brazilian volleyball. I'm watching the Brazilian.
Bro, the Brazilian. I was watching the Brazil versus France, the soccer game, the girls' soccer match, bro. And I'm not looking for ass and shit, but bro, it was like the 80-something minute or the 70-something minute, and they were making subs. And you know, the cameraman is always like behind them, when they're subbed in, so you see them getting subbed in, bro. It's like this one Brazilian girl's pants was painted on, my nigga. She was wearing the white, they were wearing the yellow tops and the white bottoms, and it was like they were painted on her skin.
Tell me about the sledding team, the race, the fucking white girls, stacked.
Duh, bro,
crazy.
The fucking speed skating team,
the white girls,
bro. They have their own TikTok. Not just the girls have their own TikTok. Like US speed skating TikTok is a thing, bro. These girls are. When I say stacked, I mean like everything. I'm talking like ass and titties,
No, that's like Poland.
Ass and titties.
The Poland ball team. Like the wild Poland, crazy. They got schnauzer on them.
Since y'all got to do yours, I will have to take it to the pole vault.
Oh gosh.
Oh fuck off. Fuck off. I ain't never seen a dick disqualify a cracker before in my
He gonna be the new John Hamm.
We have to have a discussion.
He gonna be the new John Hamm.
Does no one put it on?
You say nothing, nigga. Close your
mouth.
Nah, I remember. No. The reason why I say he could be the new John Hamm, because when Andre was talking about it, I thought it was a different pole vault. I saw a pole vault where the nigga didn't make it. He didn't make it. So he didn't even jump over the pole. I thought it was that. And she's like, yo, you saw the pole vault thing? And I'm like, yeah. The nigga didn't make it, right? And she was like, yeah.
Fuck all that. Do you know why he didn't make it?
2 different pole vault videos. Mine was a bald-headed nigga that did not make it over the pole.
No, we are talking about.
And then Andrea showed me, she's like, no, this. No. I'm like watching it. And I'm like,
They're smaller than you.
I'm like, what? I was like, what is this?
I took that shit to show my mom, and my fucking father nosy Ross like, what, which one y'all? Don't disappoint y'all. We're not here for this.
I was like, what is this? It didn't make no sense.
And then they want to be like, oh no, his shin not the first. Ma'am, I see no shins. That's dick. I don't give a damn.
I'm not watching for that, but boy, they zoomed in on that shit.
I zoomed in on the chin. I'm trying to see. No, that wasn't a shin. It was his.
Bro, cause they showed the replays. Like, did his foot hit it? Did
his
leg hit it?
No.
And then they zoomed in, and I'm like, Jesus.
No, that's
That's the Olympics.
Just chilling. Like, sir, put the Thor's hammer away. I feel like he would have to take that.
That shit crazy.
I thought that the camera. I don't know. The cameraman is next to that's shit crazy though.
Well, no, they said the Olympics is a highly sexual place. Anyways, they got
they have
roles of like condoms at the dorms.
Yeah, but they have the beds in there to prevent them from having sex. They have sex prevention beds because Olympic villages and packs have just been fuck fests. That's all athletes do. They fuck each other.
There's nothing else to do.
Speed skating, TikTok.
And nobody else is on your fucking schedule.
Yeah, the whole
supposedly,
you know what I mean? Like,
like $500,000 a day from the Olympics, and they pay for his expenses as well. Yeah. Maybe that's why he's doing that shit.
I know they're paying him something. Damn, half a day every day.
Stacked.
Or it might be a $500,000 for the whole time. That's good. Either way, it's still good. Yeah. Well, he is one of the most recognizable faces, so he possibly could get.
He's showing up with Marcus Stewart.
If we're reporting $500,000, let's say he's getting like 300. So,
and they pay for expenses for promotion.
He's not pulling anything out of his pocket unless he just wants to buy something. And most likely, probably did it for free. You know what I'm saying? Snoop Dogg is like the #1 nigga out here as far as like recognizable face.
Maybe that's why he's doing that cooning shit. Does he get that shit?
What coonery say he's doing now? Well, I mean, I've never known him to do some coonery, so what happened?
I don't feel he is doing coonery shit.
Yeah,
but I feel like
but
he is being broadcasted like a mascot, and that is coonery shit. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he's doing anything that like sell out or anything. I feel like how they're trying to like trot him out.
They show more. But just watch.
It's just very like.
Look at the girl. Look at the girl on the side. They have ones where they just showing acts.
What's the difference between that and
when I say the speech?
And being a spokesman for like Corona.
Boy.
You know what I'm saying? He's basically a spokesman, right?
And I wouldn't say that some of those spokesmanships aren't just.
No, for sure. But that's what you're getting paid for. You're paying to be the mascot. If you do a commercial, you're the mascot of that commercial. And then if you have a run of those commercials, you're the face of that brand until you walk away.
And some of
you know what I mean?
It's still
That's
like I'm completely agree with you. I'm not.
Like Shaq.
I can't hold you.
That exists.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
But
everything, nigga. Like anytime they need a nigga, get shot. He's real. Like, but at the same time, get your bread, nigga. You have children to feed. You know what I mean? So it's not like I'm saying don't do it, but understand that it can be received as coonery. Yeah, like
what?
When you're being trotted out like a fucking mascot for things, like you know, like
you talking about Snoop Dogg.
And then
he brought up Shaq,
like, and not even he brought up how Shaq is like fucking slapped on every like.
Shaq has gone into major sell mode since he got out of the NBA. Like,
well, you got to think how much money.
I expect.
Man,
but
then he owns a lot of those companies.
I get that, right? But like, what are you doing with all this money? Like, some point, like, it's not even the giving to the kids part, right? That should be a given, right? But like, it goes back to this conspiracy theory, right? Like, we got all of these rich niggas, all of these niggas damn near touching $1 billion, $500 million. Steph got over $500 million. LeBron's a billionaire. KD got like, is sitting on 600-700 million. You know what I'm saying? Like, Dame is sitting on like 500-600 million. All of these niggas got all of these. It's like you just collected money. Like, you can't do. Like, what are you doing?
What you gonna spend on?
Like, what are you? Because you're not helping nobody.
Well, no. With Shaq's case, technically, if he owns all those like different subsidiaries and businesses, he's giving people jobs. So that's technically.
I mean, he do.
But that's not.
He do give back a lot.
Yeah, he does.
He do give
But
back.
those things.
Go around and pay people bills.
Yeah. I can't. You can't.
I ain't gonna lie.
Shaq.
I ain't gonna lie. You know he did go up there. Right?
Yeah.
You know he did in Broward last month.
What did he do?
He came to Broward and he gave out a whole bunch of bites in Broward.
Okay, you feed a nigga for a day. You feed a nigga only for.
No, but he does it like every year.
Yeah. Okay, it's every day you feed a nigga. Every year you feed a nigga once.
No, but
You
also,
teach somebody how to fish. You feed them for life. Like that Jay-Z shit. That's the shit I don't like about Jay-Z. Was like, I'm not going. We can't get rich together. I'm gonna get rich and give back, and that's the win-win. Like, I'm the fuck. So you can always feel like I'm doing this for you. I have to do this for like. That's what I'm saying. Like,
but I don't think they're in the same breath on that part because I've heard Shaq literally give up like his game plan, why he does it, how he executes it. He's like, nigga, I don't know about this. I put people in that's better than me. I look for black people that's high up in college and things like that. So I get them to run it. You know what I'm saying? So like. So when I see that, it's like
the props on Shaq, like yes,
yeah, like
I understand
I understand
the deeper analogy of
yeah,
bro, every one of these athletes,
like a school out here, like all these HBCUs that are going fucking under and underfunded and all this shit, all these stars,
and it's
LeBron started the school.
But that's like one school in Cleveland. It's not like he started a school system. He started a school. He is a billionaire.
His money into changing the current.
Donda almost happened.
What?
I said Donda almost happened.
I've been on an argument.
Yeah, but again, like
I don't give a damn.
There wasn't enough funding, right? Do you remember? Do you remember Shaq was talking about that he was opening up that center in Miami, and it was on kind of on hold because he was waiting for sponsors. My nigga, what sponsors do you need when you're Shaq? It's like they want the white people to invest so they don't have to put their own money in.
Yeah,
but the fuck, why? They don't care about
niggas.
The white people do not care.
It's not about the white people caring. It's about the fact that the black people that are in power are still niggas and are afraid of losing their shit.
That's the shit. That's the shit that I'm getting.
That's what it comes down to.
They don't want to take.
Yo, bro, this nigga Shaq owns fucking Marilyn Manson, right? I mean, not Marilyn Manson. Shaq owns Marilyn Monroe, and he owns Elvis. Like literally owns them. He owns their estates. Yes, he owns their estates. He owns Marilyn Monroe. So anytime Marilyn Monroe stuff comes out, Shaq's getting paid. When that Elvis movie came out, Shaq got paid. Right? Shaq owns fucking he damn near owns JCPenney's. Right? So like what fucking sponsor? He owns Papa John's.
Yeah. But even without that, even without just betting it all on Shaq, do you know how many fucking other millionaires he knows? What the fuck do you
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
so
if you need sponsors,
no.
But if you need
boys feeding him out,
if you need sponsors, right?
It's other ball players.
If you need sponsors, you own or you have major stakes in Papa John's. Yeah. You have major stakes in you have major AMC theaters.
Even without putting it all on his back, where your niggas at? Billionaire, millionaire niggas. Why the y'all can't all get together? You know what I'm saying? Like, even if I can understand you don't want to be the front man, you don't want to put all yours in, right? But that whatever 20 million, 3 million, 100 million can be down to 10 million each if you get 10 niggas that have 10. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is the problem?
There's plenty of billionaires probably.
He's president of Reebok.
And
That's
like,
my issue.
and then
No, there's probably plenty of billionaires pulling them aside, like, hey, man, don't put your own money in that shit.
Yeah.
Like, literally, billionaires will like tell you, like, here's how I do it. So he's running the same play that they do.
yeah,
Exactly.
but black people can't afford it. Black people can't.
Hey, I like you, nigga. Hey, we
Black
want
people
you.
can't
We want
afford
you to stay in this circle.
You're
If you
the, you're
blow
the,
your
you're
butt,
the
you're not going to be in
exceptional
this
nigga.
circle right
You're
now.
the exceptional
You know what I'm
nigga,
saying?
And we're going to teach you how to stay the exceptional nigga, not how to make the rest of your niggas exceptional.
No, even if it
I
is.
get rich and give back. That's the way.
No,
That's
even
the
if,
shit that I'm
no,
talking
no. It's not even just that because they'll tell you, like, yo, we don't want you to lose your money here. There's no point. Like, they'll just hang out and just be like, hey, you're my friend. I don't want you to lose no money like that. I'll put in with you a couple of dollars in, get a couple other people, put it in this, own the 50. Don't, own the 50 or own 55, whatever. But don't take it all on yourself. Yeah, I've never done that, and I'm a billionaire right now. That's those combos. And when and Shaq, the nigga like Shaq probably has 5, 6 niggas calling him, like, hey, yo, don't do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, hitting you with the,
How many of those niggas are niggas?
blowing up the phone.
But how many of those niggas are niggas?
How many billionaires are there?
But that's okay.
You know,
but that's the thing. So
like-
at that point, you have to take.
Shaq.
So you have to take the information. They're right. Don't put all yours into it.
And Jay-Z,
But take it to your niggas. That's the part that is the disconnect for me, where I'm just like,
It's like
I'm not sure how many.
you see every single basketball player, right?
not even sure.
Every single basketball player, every single athlete has their own foundation, and they do a tiny little bit wherever the fuck they do, and that doesn't affect anything. That's the illusion that I'm talking about, right? They all have their own little. Jalen Rose has his academy and does well, right? But instead of LeBron investing in the Jalen Rose Academy and making it 2 or 3, he has his academy.
Because everybody wants their fucking name on the door.
That's what and it's not. It's fake.
It's like
right? It's fake, right? Like it's kind of like
they want to, when you have those names on school buildings that you've never heard of. You know what I'm saying?
Listen, nigga, I went to William fucking Dandy Middle School. Yeah. So like Google is Ozzy, right? Like I get that. But at the same time, when you do Google him, he did something. You know what I mean? Like I'm not saying he was a revolutionary.
Yeah, right now it's the point where those basketball players making money to actually be able to lock in, hey, schools X, Y, and Z. Before like 80s, early 90s, it wasn't happening like that. Early 80s, early 90s, money wasn't like that. The money is now becoming like that to where, like you said, they're just doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm not saying like even in Michael Jordan's era, dog. Like it was only like him really making bread, like
and that was
crazy bread.
That was for like the last 2 years.
Last 2 years. Before that, he was making like $6 million, like nothing crazy.
Yeah, like as a player, as far as like his player,
like his
he still
Nike stuff, he was making like and all those other. All of that stuff, he was making bread, but he was like the only one.
Ballpark Franks, you know what I'm saying?
Before that, there weren't a lot of
MCI.
Yeah, they weren't a lot. Like he was the only one. Now all of these niggas is damn near billionaires.
Charles Barkley had some shit.
So that's why it's like, oh, but Jordan didn't do nothing and this, that, and the third. It's like, well, they really didn't have it like that. So where like these niggas, like bro, these niggas, the NBA has like the GDP of most countries in the world.
But that's what I'm saying. So Magic exists, Jordan exists, Shaq exists. These younger guys,
how much money they produce?
Not only their money, they have
gross domestic product, right?
What is the problem?
Like
how many more?
The NBA as a league has the GDP of more countries, most countries in the world. So like they produce more money than like fucking Germany. You get what I'm like? Shit like that. Like
something.
So with all that money,
all of them are funding.
You could think that something like significant, like some sort of significant change happened. It's not.
Probably in the contract, like you said before.
You can't do shit.
Yeah.
And it's like, and I kind of feel like it's like this a lot. Like I don't really want to talk about fucking politics again. but it kind of got me where, like, I think I saw something with Kamala. She was saying that how she wants to be tough on the border. Donald Trump doesn't care about the border; he only cares about himself. And like I said, I really don't have a horse in the race. I just like kind of fairness, and it's like, well, nigga did put a whole wall up, and he did want to stop all the illegal immigration, and he tried, right? But you guys, like, literally, y'all been in power, and the borders are open again. And it's like, what do you mean? Like, don't tell me you all of it, like, in power now. You can't tell me you want to be tough on the border, right? While you're opening the border.
Wait, hold on. So
right now.
So do we have a president officially or no?
No, the election ain't until November.
Your president is Biden.
Biden is our president.
That's right.
Yeah, and it's like people
Really?
But I thought they bought him out though. I thought they.
No, he's still the president. He's just not running. Right? And
Still can't buy niggas out.
no, but what they're saying is they had to give him
contract.
no, they're saying that they had to, the reason why he wasn't giving up is because he wanted to get out.
Yeah, they want to give niggas some.
They had to do something.
Oh yeah, going like
Right? But it's like,
give me my extra retirement.
and it's like I've been thinking about it, right? And I'm like, damn, dog, like a lot of fucked up shit's been happening, and Republicans only been past 16 years, they've only had 4. So for 12 years, we've had Democrats, right? Like minus Trump's 4, Obama for 8, Trump, Biden. So for the last 12 of the 16 years, it's been Democrats, right? And it's like, they didn't do shit. Like, Trump really didn't do shit for us either, but like, y'all didn't do shit either.
They had Obamacare.
That didn't do nothing for my nigga. Okay, this is what I'm gonna say. I'm saying a very unpopular opinion about Obamacare, dog. Obamacare fucked up the whole medical system. For somebody that already had insurance, for niggas that already, had insurance. Nigga, I can't see a doctor now. If I'm sick, I won't be able to see a doctor while I'm sick. Right? Because I'm paying for other niggas to have insurance. Just think about that. Like before, if I was sick and I say, hey, doctor, I'm running a fever, 9 times out of 10, my doctor could say, come in today. They say come in a month. And it's not universal like England to where everybody just has healthcare. Right? Niggas still have to pay like $10 or whatever. Like, so it's still fucked up. And now it's like, bro, I can't get a doctor. Anytime I need a procedure, bro, we're talking about 6 months. Like, to me, so for a nigga like me, that's thinking about me and my family and how hard it is for us to see a doctor. Like, we have to see a doctor on our phone. You get what I'm saying? Yeah, we have a Zoom meeting now. And it like, and it's like, I don't know, man. Like, I'm just seeing, like, when I was younger, when you're younger, right, you kind of have this skewed, you still kind of have a skewed, even when you get older, you kind of have a skewed view. But, like, you kind of see things for what they are, right? Both parties are fucked up, obviously. But it's like the rhetoric sometimes that's like, oh, I'm coming here to do stuff, or like, oh, we're not just going to put in litigation for Black folk because I'm Black. Be like, but like, you put in litigation for Indian people, you put in litigation for just Jews, you put in litigation for just LGBT, but there's no just Black litigation or stuff. So, and I'm just like, what the fuck? And don't get it wrong, I don't think the Republicans are going to do it, but don't like piss on my leg and tell me, "Day it's raining," like I just like, that's my whole thing. That's actually been my whole thing with this whole Republican Democrat. And it's like, oh, but like, what are we really doing as Black people? Like, if they're both really not for us, right? At the end of the day. So don't just like pick the Democrats because you've been picking Democrats. If they're both not gonna do shit for us, at least pick the one that's not gonna do the most of the least, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
or the better of the least, right? Because they're like, I see the new Kamala video where she's like, I want to guarantee women's you're in power now, do it now. Like you got the president and the vice president that are Democrats. Do it now. Why you gotta wait till you elected to do it? You're there.
Yeah.
That's like you're there already.
That's true.
This happened on your watch. It didn't happen on Trump's watch. They didn't start doing the reproductive shit when Trump was in. This happened on Biden's watch. So like, why is it not gonna happen on? Like, that's the shit. Like, why are you gonna stop?
What difference are you going?
You're not stopping it right now. That's the shit that's the shit that's been getting to me. Like, dog, don't like lie to niggas.
That's what it's all about, right? Fooling niggas, tricking.
I was just about to say, we want to start telling the truth now.
I mean,
yeah, you know what I'm saying. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, Donald Trump kind of tells the truth in a way. I mean, he shows his card. He shows who he. That's why I say Donald, you can hate.
I'm not saying he's better.
Yeah.
I'm not saying he's better, but at least I know where he's,
and you know what he's about. You know,
like, okay.
You know damn well this nigga don't like this. He gonna do this stop and frisk. He gonna bring back whatever bullshit law he gotta bring back to feed. Yeah, to feed the people he gotta feed, right?
But at least I know he supposedly he wants to do these things, right?
Yeah.
When it comes to a lot of times with the other side, they say the opposite and then do the same shit. Like the Republicans will tell you, it's like, this is what we want to do, and then try to do it. The Democrats will be like, we want to do this, and then do the shit the Republicans are doing.
He said he was going to stop the first shit. He wasn't even.
And it's like,
shit. Oh, he was with the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
And it's like, what, like the women's reproductive rights. That's a serious thing, right? And again, like, you're in power right now. How did this happen on your watch?
And it's crazy because niggas was hating on Trump, like, yo, Trump's garbage. We need to bring Biden in. And as soon as Biden came in, niggas was even more upset. Yo, niggas,
because they got lied to.
The grass ain't green enough.
Yo, I know. It's because they got lied to.
It's
because they got lied to.
Because exactly, but no one was yes, because nobody was fucking paying attention. Everyone was more worried about the fact that Bernie Sanders was fucking old instead of the fact that Bernie Sanders was the fucking motherfucker on the front line. You can find his picture with niggas from he was young fuck through all of this time. Now he's old. You know what I'm saying? With Biden,
so Bernie should have been.
It's been very cracked.
I wanted
Bernie. It should have been Bernie, but it's Asian ism and all that fuckery where they're like, oh, he can't do it, he's gonna die. I bet you if you would have put him in power for the amount of time he was in there, even if he would have died,
Bernie still got his sense. Bernie still got his sense.
He got better than Biden. I'm so sorry. Bernie can hold a fucking debate.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. Look at this nigga.
That little motherfucker got spot. He has fire in him still.
He spaced out every time this nigga comes.
And it pissed me off when he was taken. It was just like, why? Why? It should have been him. It should have been him. Exactly.
Oh, that's what they want. Okay, that's what it was.
He was gonna.
Bernie,
if he
they never go
shit that would have.
Bernie a revolutionary type shit.
Yeah.
Bernie's a revolutionary.
He's a fight for power, civil rights.
Bernie was.
They turned the hose on. Type of crap. Like,
and it's like that.
They didn't want that.
It's like the elephant in the room that nobody talks about. Like,
they think how it's gonna happen. Shit like that.
I'm sorry, it was then done with Biden.
But the thing was, Bernie was too revolutionary to get the Midwest.
That's what it was.
He was too revolutionary to get Becky Sue and Jim Bob in Wisconsin and
Ohio.
So they went with the super predator guy,
the farmers and all that.
Because Bernie, it's what it is. In Wyoming, that's what Bernie is.
So, but you think like that's the shit. Like when you just sit down and think about it, it's like, but like really, what about us?
Well, what did America realize that he was a bad decision? Like last 2 years.
I think they realized America. I think honestly, when Biden got in power, I was like, whoa, shit's about to go left, and I think I said it. 2020, I was like, yeah, this shit's gonna go left really bad, and people are gonna be wondering why shit's going left, and they're still gonna find some way to blame Trump. Even though like it seems from the out, like I said, from the outside looking in, it's like, yo, they tried to sabotage this nigga. And it's like everything that, like, you know, like when a nigga says, oh, they've been fucking with the elections, you're lying, blah, blah, blah. But why is Hillary in going through legal stuff right now? Because she fucked with the elections. Because she got Russia involved.
Same thing with the elections too. That nigga got caught up the other day.
And it's like, it's crazy how the nigga who's screaming like, look at the fuckery that they're doing. They said they made it seem that he was doing the fuckery, right? Like, just like think about COVID. Like, niggas blame Trump for COVID. Think about that. All right now. And again, I'm not saying Trump is no great nigga because he's not by any stretch of the imagination. Like I said, the shit that happened in Central Park is a benchmark for me with this nigga.
They blamed them for taking out like the team that does the prevention or whatever like that, like widespread prevention of like.
He didn't take the team out.
That's what was put out
Yeah,
there.
he didn't do that.
That's what they were saying. I was like,
He didn't sign that nigga.
I'm just letting you know what at the time of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They were trying to blame this nigga for all of these things, but oh, lo and behold, y'all were in Pfizer's pocket the whole time. Fauci was getting $20 million checks from these niggas.
No, it wasn't the sign that. It was to disbanded the team that's supposed to like actually when you have widespread outbreaks, he defunded that. That's what was the issue that people had with Trump.
So he defunded the niggas that allowed this widespread outbreak to happen.
No, he defunded them much before the spread.
He defunded them, and then they weren't able to keep it from happening.
Yeah, like to have like the actual paid teams and shit like that. Any widespread shit that goes on, so there's supposed to be
the prevention for the virus. He fired them months before.
Months
before they could even.
He defunded them. That's the issue.
He fired them, or he defunded the program.
He defunded that whole program period. He was like, oh, this shit ain't gonna make no sense because they ain't having no widespread shit like that. So that's why niggas had issue with Trump. I've always known that, but I was just like, okay, well, it happened.
But so you talking about in China?
No, it's the American one, not in China. China, it's just prevention of it. Like, okay, here's what you do.
So what? Okay, wait. So if it happened in China, right? It was literally Wuhan flu. If it happened in China, what were them niggas gonna do? Like, I'm just trying to figure this out.
I don't know. Like, basically,
like, what was gonna stop? Like, how is it not gonna spread?
They prevent it.
Yeah,
what they do.
That's what they're paid to.
Maybe not so much prevent, but contain.
Contain, or they would have probably niggas shit would have probably been shut down as soon as it would have happened. But I don't know what that changes. You get what I'm saying?
Okay, hold on.
Because we're
talking, I get that, right?
We're talking about Monday morning quarterbacks. We're at the end.
I get that part, but then the other stuff.
Why niggas was mad.
The other stuff that came out about COVID was like, okay, they lied about numbers.
That's after the fact.
No, but that's what I'm saying. After the fact, right? Yeah. So like even.
This is during.
Okay.
During.
I get it.
Niggas is mad.
I get it. Niggas is mad, but after the fact, we find out the actuality about COVID.
Yeah, of course.
Like the numbers were lies. They wanted to get this vaccine out. Vaccines are hurting people. Like all of these things are coming out true.
Yeah, but who knows now if that prevention team allows that to ever happen? Like the fake shit.
But if the disease,
I'm not even against Trump. I'm just.
But if the disease department, if the disease department is in Pfizer's pocket, why wouldn't this happen anyway? If above all of that, Fauci's getting paid by Pfizer. All the niggas on the board is getting paid by Pfizer. Now some niggas that were on that board are working for Pfizer.
I would assume that the prevention committee would have been first and been the overall overseers of everything. And if they say it's not going, it ain't going. I'm just going to be honest with you. If they have a budget just to have, if this happens, we have you ready just on standby if it happens. Y'all just in the office all day. You get what I'm saying?
I can get that.
Yeah.
So essentially, Trump's been paying for insurance for about 40 years, and he was like, "Why are we paying for this shit?"
Exactly.
The day he fucking cut that fucking
insurance. Like, yo,
bad mistake. I can say that that's probably a bad mistake.
That's when.
That's
what I understood why when people were mad at Trump, I was.
But the factors about it, like it was going to happen anyway.
No. Of course.
The money play had to happen.
Of course, all that was going to happen. I'm just saying, who knows the alternate route now?
It probably would happen in a different way.
You know what I mean? It might have happened in a little bit different way. You know what I mean? Maybe there's no Dr. Fauci and
AstraZeneca has to recall all of the vaccines. Them shits is, and the report was like, it seems the rare side effects are not so rare.
It's crazy.
That was the report.
It's crazy because niggas was dying off the vaccine. Niggas was couldn't breathe off the vaccine.
Listen,
that shit was crazy.
I'll say this.
I mean, I never got it.
I had COVID once, right? Andres had COVID and the vaccine and has COVID and had COVID again.
I had COVID and it was lovely. Lost 10 pounds.
Now COVID fucked me up. I was mashed up for like 3 days.
I had that shit for 10 days. Only lost my smell and taste, but
I lost my smell and taste.
Shit, everybody
might call it flu like
everybody
one time
called
in
that
3
shit, man.
years.
I'm like, nigga, stay away.
And I just kept taking like cough medicine and shit like that.
I lost my taste for like a month.
10 days.
No, I lost my shit. Like my shit never went fully back. Like my taste, my smell is back, but not my taste. Like there's foods that I used to eat before I had caught COVID that taste nasty, or like don't taste the same.
I was gonna say I think mine came back with a vengeance. Like I feel like they activated some dead ones. Health, you feel me? Like some shit's got regenerated. Things do taste it like shit sour, like like in a way where it just wasn't before. Like I know I ate these. I will say that shit came back with a like. Now I do get irritated by smells. Like I hated Black and Miles before, but now it's like I smell that shit. I want to throw up. Like that's
Stay off the weed.
Yo, but yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Black and
I can't stand the way they smell. I can't stand all these clothes smell either.
Yeah, but it was like just you can't stand it versus now it's like, oh god.
Yeah. Cigarettes smell disgusting to me, dog.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie to you.
Oh my god.
I hate cigarette smokers. I gotta hate it.
I only tolerate it about like half the day.
Yo, don't go to England.
That's why they smoke over there.
Say that.
Like put some windows
Like
down.
I was happy to be walking past the road and I smell weed. Like yes, please.
Yeah,
Because the fucking cigarette smoke when you go anywhere that's like white is ridiculous.
Having a fucking civil war in England right now.
Yeah, I saw it. Bristol, they going up.
I mean, Manchester, Bristol, they looting.
Why?
So this a brown boy stabbed up a dance studio full of kids. Stabbed up like 8, 9 kids. But they're using it as to get the immigrants out, but he's from England. He's from there. I don't know what happened with him or whatever the case may be, but now all the whites are essentially lynching niggas. Groups of them, they're breaking down stores. It's like almost the George Floyd effect, but with white folk. And they're using it to get all their racist shit out.
Oh, that's why they was throwing the food at the tourists.
No, it was in Spain.
Yeah, I was in Spain. Okay.
I was in Spain.
Not England, the local are fighting amongst themselves.
Yeah, they're fighting amongst themselves for real.
Why was that happening in Spain though?
Because of tourism. So because of tourism, Spanish people are buying up, like regular Spanish people are buying up the properties and like kicking people out from their rentals to turn them into Airbnbs. So rent's going up. So they're like, get out of our country. They're making it harder for us. But you can't really say, like, I don't think any colonial country should complain about tourism.
No, I don't think any country should actually. It changes it up, of course. It changes up like the original. Like
if I was in Bali, I want all these white people to get the fuck out of Bali. I'm not gonna lie. If I was Bali and like, get the fuck out of here, because y'all ain't raising the money for me. Y'all are coming. They're coming. They're going to Bali, right? They're living for cheap, and then they're charging crazy numbers for other white people to come out there. Right? They're going to Thailand and spending. I watch House Hunters, dog. I watch House Hunters International. They be going to Thailand, and they be like, yeah, $400 a month is too much for me. Like, what do you mean, bitch?
That's $400 a month.
And then they start these retreats for other white people to come out to Thailand to do yoga for like $4,500 a person type shit. And they're not helping the economy of Thailand.
No, not those companies. I'm talking about more of like just the franchise companies and shit like that. When they go in there, you have hotels and they can all work and shit like that. That makes way more sense. I'm not talking about like those type of things where it's just houses. I'm more speaking of like hotels and restaurants and shit like that.
What's the sentiment?
Not necessarily.
I know.
Not necessarily.
Can you help it out?
I don't think Russell Simmons is in Bali hiding out, boy.
The locals don't end up working there.
Not necessarily, depending, especially with how these like Chinamen are working. If their youths coming in.
The Chinese do their own shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Chinese guy runs the lotto. I think a Chinese, owns the lotto in Jamaica. I went to school with him at UF. Me and Andre went to school with him. He was one of my homeboys. Jordan Chin.
Or they have Jamaican Chinese family that they put all of that.
Let me tell you something, bro. He got a compound in Jamaica with armed guards, like 5-6 armed guards around his house at all times. Rich. And then it was like, what do you do? What do your family do? Type shit. And they were like, we own the lottery. Like, what do you mean own the lottery? What does that mean?
The niggas, they spend the numbers, get it, you can print the ticket. On the bottom of the Jamaican ticket, that's to say, owned by Chin family.
What else was on the agenda? Oh,
your girl Meg was twerking.
Meg
Twerking at the
She's like, that's the shit that I be talking about. It's like they be playing in our face, dog. And Meg was like, people were fake mad because she had me out here, but she had a college grad, and I have my degree in health science. Bitch, you're twerking on, you're rapping. This is the wet ass pussy girl, right?
Wow.
What is she doing with that degree? She's not doing it just because you have a degree. It means something.
Lying and dropping that.
That's it. Like, it's like, oh my God, am I old? Am I old now?
Fabricating stories and lying and dropping albums. That's what she's doing out here. Got the big locked up.
You are.
Like, fuck, man. It's just like, what the fuck? Maybe if I was 25, I would have been like, yeah, vote for Kamala, but I don't, not now. I'm 40. I'd be just like, dog, like,
it looks stupid.
And then she not even, this happened in Atlanta and she brought Meg out. So you could have had Lotto, who's from Atlanta.
Yeah, Quavo.
You can't trust anything Quavo says at this point in time. You can't trust anything he says or does at this point in time. I'm sorry. I used to be a big Quavo fan, but at this point, he is searching for a hit. He'll do anything for a hit at this point. You heard the new song? You heard the new song?
No, I ain't gonna lie to you, though. The views have been different since TikTok.
With the Lenny Kravitz sample. I want to get away. Let's get drunk. Let's get drunk. Let's get high.
Sounds like a bad
match. Like, just the fact that God bless the dead that Takeoff is gone. This nigga,
No, I think we fucked up. He should have never dropped that last album. He should have dropped a Takeoff album, right? Or dropped him in the Takeoff album with some old songs.
Should have just brought the Migos back because Offset is doing all right. Offset is doing all right.
Yeah.
I'm not for nothing, bro. His last album did well. The Gunna song did well.
You know who else is keeping tabs? Cardi B and that Divorce.
Cardi B got more money than him. So if at the end of the day, if push come to shove, Cardi B would have to pay him if he has the kids.
Not really, because he's making more money currently.
No, he's not. Cardi B makes like 30 million off of OnlyFans alone every couple of months. She's making money. Cardi B makes money.
Oh, if she's still active, yeah. But
Cardi B has money coming in.
Recently, you could definitely check Quavo's numbers.
Cardi B just dropped a song like not too long ago.
Isn't she coming out with something more?
Cardi B just dropped a song.
The album on hold right.
She's pregnant again.
Yeah.
She's getting divorced. She's been dropping singles. Like Cardi B is active. She's not just chilling. Summertime, no artist is chilling over summer. So if they get divorced, Quavo, I mean, she's making more money. She's made more money than Takeoff in her career. She has more money than Takeoff. She's making more money than Takeoff.
I mean, unless they don't
Offset, sorry.
unless they drop a Quavo and Offset.
But I think Cardi's gonna have the better lawyer, so she's gonna win that one.
I don't know. They both have access to a lot of money. So it's gonna be power lawyer versus power lawyer at this point.
I don't want them fucking things.
You got an album called Father of Four.
Now it's Father of Six.
And just because he understands.
Now he got 6 kids.
He has
He's got a 6-man on the squad.
You don't want all them fucking kids.
Why you say that?
Do you want all them fucking kids? Do you want all them fucking kids?
Yeah, I only got 2. So.
Okay, then 6. You want all them fucking kids?
If you could afford them.
Fuck that. Where you buy patience? Where you buy patience?
I ain't gonna lie, my fight go get off my money. And this the 12-year-old, that nigga is just so nonchalant.
That nigga don't want to have to fucking manage nannies.
Yeah, I'm
Would you?
I stopped that too. Yeah, I stopped that too.
Imagine fucking doing anything for 6
So
fucking
imagine NBA boy, you got 10. You know what I'm saying? Little boost, you got 10.
That nigga, but he don't have 10. That's what I'm like. He don't. You know what I mean? Like all them baby mamas. See, a nigga like that, all them baby mamas need to join up. See the good custody, nigga. You got it. You got it. You right?
They can.
Take them kids. Take them all.
He be having all his kids.
Yeah.
Nick be
Not
having
Mariah's.
kids. No.
He is that's not all of them. Exactly. That's 2 more. That's 2 more heads. All. Take them. All the baby.
Obviously, more than take care of.
I don't give a fuck. It's not about if she cares. He needs to take his kids.
She ain't giving them up.
50, exactly. Even that. They're 50-50 people. They were made by 2 people. Give them a right? And y'all have the kind of money where these motherfuckers can live week on, week off. You know what I mean? Like y'all good. You don't have to see each other. You can chauffeur that fucker back and forth. Like that.
Oh yeah, that's wild.
And they only got 1 kid.
No, she got a couple kids with that nigga.
Couple.
Yeah, he has kids, but she has a couple kids with that nigga.
The dumb money.
You heard about the Elon Musk shit, right? Why he moved to Texas and he wants to have it in Texas because they have a cap on how much money you have to pay for child support, right? But in California, there's no cap; it's a percentage. So because Elon Musk makes so much money, she could potentially be entitled to like $700 million a month because he makes so much money.
That's crazy.
Why is that crazy?
No, I'm saying the amount of money a month is crazy.
Yeah, but
I don't think a kid needs $700 million worth of child support every month.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. 1 month is enough for his life.
What would they have gotten access to if they were with their dad? If like the mom and dad stayed together, like that money was in the house.
Yeah, but they have access to that anyway because they have the last name. Yeah, Musk. Elon's kid? Yes.
That and $1 billion just in the bank would be more than straight.
Bro.
I feel like that's what that child's entitled to.
I know we're not saying that he's not entitled to it, right? But if it was Texas, he wouldn't be entitled to that. Right? He'd be getting a couple $100,000 a month, max. Right?
That's crazy.
They don't need it.
It's not about
Like the amount of money.
More times than not, like when guys,
You tell
they'll
Elon,
end up paying a whole gang of shit. Not giving a fuck.
bro. You like first off,
all.
she probably has the mansion already, right? He's probably because she has his kids, armed guards, 24 hours a day, private school. Everything's already right.
No. As soon as they want toys, boxes of toys, like
it's not like she need a car.
No, immediately. Like
he is cars.
It gets sent straight to the house, arrives at the door.
They don't need a car.
Oh, I want to play with some new toys.
Niggas got a game with everything.
Boom, new toys. Anything that they
like paying her.
Nigga can fuck around and go to jail for not paying this fucking 10,000, 5,000. Elon, you got all the fucking right.
I just think it's wild.
Shouldn't have made the bed.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have made the fucking bed. Y'all got like lock it up.
See why it's not easy for niggas.
That's not.
Now you know it's not easy for niggas.
That's not
I'm just saying. Now you know it ain't.
All I'm saying is I hope he gets to get it in Texas. That's all I'm saying.
I hope it stays where the fuck it is.
Easy for niggas.
And she gets.
See, once we have that kid, once that dude have that kid and he has money,
you ever
right?
shout out to someone.
And that list goes sour.
You made
have
his
to pay
money.
that, right?
You guess
right?
Right?
That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? But if they broken together, it's sometimes it's easier for him. But once he got that money, he got to split that. No matter what.
Yeah, I mean, nothing.
Especially if like like let's say he's like, yeah, I'm putting this money in a trust fund. They
Gotta fuck trust funds.
Yeah.
I'm just saying whatever.
Y'all didn't see that? Go ahead, my bad.
Whatever it may be. Whatever investment that is safe. IRA, whatever.
Did I?
The Roth shit.
They straight. They're straight. Right?
They can put it in
$700 million a month is just crazy.
Yeah,
I'm
right.
sorry.
And
it made me.
You can't
It made me feel.
You can spend $1 million in a week. Right?
I don't even think a kid could think about.
You can't spend $20 million in a month. That's something. Unless you spend $20 every day.
Let me tell you something. Y'all remember that budget?
I don't think a kid could think about. After a while, I don't think
a child. Like but
she couldn't spend that. She couldn't spend that $700 million in 10 lifetimes.
every month.
700 million.
Look at Jeff Bezos.
Once.
Jeff Bezos.
Once.
Jeff Bezos' wife.
Remember, you still have to take care of
Jeff Bezos' wife is the richest woman in the world.
So take care of it.
She gave
No,
away
you still have to take care of
and she's still the richest
everything.
Yeah.
richest woman
Exactly.
in the world. So
All
that's
those
not
cars,
that still got
all
money
those places
to
end
laugh.
up
That shit
getting
is-
dusty. Old.
Yeah.
She
So
still
why
don't
would
know
I spend
She
that
donated
much a
half
month?
that shit.
Exactly.
They still got money.
Why wouldn't I?
Would-
Why would
That shit's
but
Bill
why would
Gates'
I would
kids.
need all clean every
Bill
day,
Gates'
like
kids.
that.
They're not
We
getting
just gotta
no
go
money.
high, we just
Yeah,
gotta
no,
go
yeah, they
high.
are.
I thought it was
That's
good.
No, they're getting like
Yeah.
0.0000 something percentage.
Every day.
How much Bill Gates
First,
has?
the bodyguard,
That's still like $800 million.
After that,
yeah, these are salaries.
there's still lots of money left over. That's why
I can buy Bitcoin. The
That's it.
fuck?
And that nigga,
I'll spend it, don't worry.
Did y'all see that budget?
If that's a requirement,
Yeah, put it in the chat.
Literally,
if that's a requirement,
Girl was talking about
I'll take
doing a
that
budget for a nigga, and a nigga wrote in his budget, like told him about his budget because he was living check to check.
that's a life I was.
I'm just telling you, that's
Do you
that's
remember
how
the
much
budget
it is.
that I put in the chat? A girl was talking about a budget. I put the budget in the chat.
I do not remember the budget. Sorry.
It was a fucking neurosurgeon that lived in Long Beach, California, bro. The man makes like 1.5 something million dollars a year. He's living check to check. What? Nigga. Listen. He has a wife, a stay-at-home wife, and kids, bro. The budget was fucking crazy. Let me try and pull this budget up. And it's like, I just looked at it and I was like, why is she even there? Like, what is the wife there for? This point, she don't cook. Nigga.
She doesn't cook.
They
she doesn't
eat
take
out.
Care of the kids.
They
she
eat out.
drive. She doesn't cook.
A month, they're spending $3K on
laundry.
nanny service. On nanny service. This nigga has $255 left over every month. And he has $50,000 check every month.
That's not life. That's crazy.
Bruh. I was just like, what?
And then if he divorces her, he's gonna lose half.
I was just like, what the entire fuck? Let me see if I can find it.
So that's why I said she could keep it up.
You can't be a stay-at-home mom and you have all of those fucking, like, you can't have a chef, a nanny, chauffeur, cleaning lady. You can't have all that, bitch.
That's what people see.
No,
that's like,
you gotta fucking. I'll give you the chef. I'll give you the chauffeur.
That's how you living.
One nanny.
Your ass to drive. Your ass to cook. Now you're asking about like
you could have took chef lessons.
It depends on how many kids.
Keep the place clean, but I'll help you out with a nanny. Like as far as like not a nanny, but like the person I'll clean.
Like not a nanny, like cleaning lady.
Cleaning lady, for sure. Because if it's a big ass place, I'm not putting that on. That's a lot. Because after a while, you're just getting tired walking through the bitch.
We don't go this month.
Yeah, trust me. You know,
get them off of the clean.
You know, one little doggies, all that shit.
I feel like the nanny thing depends on how many kids. Honestly, because you're only one person.
I mean, you'll have a nanny on deck just as far as okay.
I think I just want to me it depends on because if you only got two, what you got a nanny for?
I know. Hey,
it's only two.
Me and my husband want to go out.
That's not a nanny. That's a babysitter. A nanny is that bitch that's there, like all, like not even 20, not maybe 24/7, but at least like 24/3. You know what I mean? Like it's there a lot, and like has them and like take like why you don't see Kim with her kids.
No,
that's
you take them in just so you know you're the babysitter. Really, that's how I would do it. Like, I feel like I was a trusted face early.
You have to be sweat, have to be clean, like you can just live here and. The few times a week, I need you to watch this shit. I need you to watch it.
I got your house in the back.
Yeah.
Your house right there.
Yeah, that's what I would honestly do. I would have like
wherever you need to go, that's where you go. You got kids, they can come visit you.
You can go visit them. You can stay gone.
No, that too, but
yeah, that's what you're the house manager. You know, like. But I think it's the nanny and like the chef and all the help. It really depends on how many kids. Because like. I don't know if you've ever seen those
Well,
traditions.
you got to think too.
You can have a chef once in a while, but then I mean,
I don't think
people learn how to cook too.
You got to think about
again, depends on the amount of kids. If you have 7, 8, 9 kids, nigga, I don't know how to cook. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I gotta fucking watch them too. So now, if you're not gonna give me the chef, there's 9 kids. Damn sure give me a couple motherfucking nannies and a cleaning lady, though, right?
Yeah, man. That mansion with 2 or 3 kids. So now, there's still other bedrooms that still should be dusted down and clean. So that's why you need a cleaning crew that comes through every so often. You know what I mean? You're gonna need
you can do like a quarterly clean with a cleaning company, but you can still maintain.
Once or twice.
But you can maintain.
That's the bare minimum.
Listen.
When I hear nannies, I want to see a lot of kids.
Listen.
And you know, it makes sense.
Yeah. It just depends on what both of them do. Because if you're both active and busy, then
this is it.
Taxes and insurance and a 401k contribution, they're bringing home $53,004 each month. Here's a list of their expenses.
Boom. All right. Mortgage, $27,907.
That's wow.
Utilities, $400. Cell phone, $300. Cable Wi-Fi, $200. Groceries, monthly, $1,200.
That's normal.
Eating out, $1,200.
That's a problem.
Whoa.
Yeah,
That's
a month is kind of a lot.
$1,200. I mean, that should be like just like damn near a year, or at least 6
2
months.
kids ages 6 and 8.
2 kids.
6 and 8.
Wow.
Neurosurgeon. She's a stay-at-home mom.
There better not be a nanny on that trip.
Yes.
No, not for 2 kids. Not for 2 kids.
Yeah, nannies all the time. Like I said,
Babysitter on a Saturday night, I feel you. Even a weekend thing, I feel you.
Yeah.
If grandma's not available, but
every so
nanny
often,
is a fucking living, like damn near living creature. No.
yeah, like I said,
Or at least 40 hours.
that
No.
babysitter would be a previous nanny. You get what I'm saying?
Why is it so hard?
They're there early. They're there.
How do y'all
they're
iPhone
early
these
because I'm gonna need you throughout the life. You babysitter up to a certain point.
All right,
You know what
boom.
I'm saying?
Listen,
I feel you.
eating out,
That's what
$1,200 a month. Fun, $2,500 a month. 400 subscriptions, $350. Gym, $450. Shopping, $2,000 a month. Gas and tolls, $300. Car insurance, $700. Car lease, $900. Braces, $425. Kids activities. They're 6 and 8, right?
Don't even fucking hit it with a problem.
$2,200 a month.
Absolutely not.
Kids tuition, $3,500 a month. Weekly tutor, $2,000.
Ain't no way you're going to private school and you need a weekly. No, you gotta go.
Weekly
That's
massage,
a lot of money for that.
$1,000 a month.
For
Cleaner,
who?
cleaner, cleaner,
Because it can't be for her. It can't be for his neurosurgeon.
cleaner, 2,000. The cleaner, twice a month, $1,800 a month, right?
Twice a month?
Part-time nanny, $3,000 a month. What does she do?
Everything.
What does the wife do? They got $40,000 saved up in cash.
If the nanny is,
They can't survive a month on their cash savings.
They can't fucking, yeah.
They got $475,000 in investments.
part-time nanny, 3 bands a month.
They're left over with $272 every month.
Tell you right now.
They got no.
Them kids' activities would be gone. You want an activity? Clean around. Like, fuck all.
Activity is gone.
They
The
should
Twitter
fucking
is gone.
do
And they live in Long Beach, California, bro. It's not even like they live in Beverly Hills. This is Long Beach. This is the LBC.
You can get it cheaper too.
Why he leasing?
No, we
why,
gotta. We're
why,
fucking.
why he leasing?
Something has to give.
Rich
If
people
you
lease
tutor,
cars.
We need to go to public school.
Yeah.
Rich people lease cars because they want to trade them in.
Like, fuck all that dumb shit. We don't need private school tuition.
Rich people don't be doing custom
You know
shit
what
to
I
their
noticed?
whips.
Like,
Yeah, you can stop.
what if it just makes sense just to be in private school like in the last part of your years in high school anyways? If you're
How do you make
If I was
$50,000?
private, I would have been in private homeschool the last fucking few years.
No, I'm just saying as far as like depending on the profession or
If
playing
just,
like
or
a
just
sport.
depending on how smart the fuck it is, yeah.
Like
My ass should have been at American Heritage.
no, I'm just saying what's the benefit? What's the benefit when you're that young being
There really isn't one other than the shit they tried to like sell to you, like unless it's like, okay, I do believe in like what is it, Montessori schools?
Montessori is pretty good.
I definitely didn't know.
Montessori.
That's different because they're fucking teaching kids like life fucking skills and like, you know what I mean? Like that's completely different.
Now, there's some schools,
But like
bro,
preschool, that's just like
There's
at a
some-
fucking charter school or at a private school. Like American Heritage has kindergarten through 12.
Nah, there's
and you're
some
paying
schools.
tuition?
There's
Ain't
some
no way.
schools.
Ain't no
Some schools that I've seen. Like I've looked up like private schools and shit like that. Like we'll watch something and they'll talk about some famous person and like, oh, their kids go to a certain school, so we'll Google that shit. Bro, some of these schools, my nigga, holy fucking shit. You're like, wow. Like, dog, okay, I can understand why the tuition is $60,000 a year. Like, holy fuck. Like, this is $60,000.
Yeah, because the fucking grounds are dope and they have high tech
Everything.
fucking rock every
The type of learning that they do.
like,
The type of school they
but,
have,
like,
they don't have like a regular state school education. They have like different types of educational learning systems that a lot of these schools employ. Like a different school might not have the same educational learning track that another private school. Like another private school might have kids do like actual schoolwork for 20 minutes an hour and do other shit for the rest of the hour. But it's not work in a book. It's
like building skills or whatever.
It's still like tailored for math or for that science, but they're actually putting it into like
real life situation.
Yeah, as opposed to just reading out of a book and doing work.
Yeah,
right.
Then technically you can get that through public school and a good ass tutor. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, but it's different when you're in school getting beat up for 8 hours straight. It's like I looked at this one in California, bro. I want to say it's the one that Dakota Fanning went to. Jesus Christ. I would have loved to have gone to school like that.
Whatever.
Bro.
Everything's I tell you.
Let me hold on. Let me look up.
Everything's gonna be art, and then basically
Let's
because like they do things that then align themselves with certain things, right?
yeah, now
Like they only allow certain kind of
Dakota
meals in
Fanning.
there, so that means like kids are gonna be a little bit more mellow, and you know what I mean? It's not soda, it's not this. So therefore we can do this other shit that you couldn't probably do in a public school that's full of
Campbell Hall.
different kinds
no,
of
for sure.
Campbell Hall. Let's look up. This is the one Dakota Fanning went to, right?
versus
Campbell
schools like
Hall. Campbell Hall School. Let me look up. Maybe it's admissions.
It's probably like those Fresh Prince episodes.
Campbell Hall School tuition and financial aid. Tuition and fees. K through 6 is 43.6, and then fees are so K through 12 is 43.6, and 7K through 6 is 43.6, and 7 through 12 is 51.1. And then fees are between $1,600 to $4,000. New student fees is $2,000. Optional bus service is $3,700. Other anticipated costs $2,500 to $3,500.
and then I'm supposed to put that fucker into college.
Right?
If they're not leaving there with anything more than a motherfucking
Academics.
Yeah.
So
she probably had academics in that school.
The only reason
Campbell
why
Hall, listen to this. Campbell Hall is a college preparatory school that implements innovative research-based practices with extraordinary attention to students' growth, well-being. Our curricula provides challenging and engaging mix of course offerings for students at every grade level. Our classrooms are rich with student-centered, cross-circular, and inquiry-based learning designed to enable learning designed to enable students to take risks, express their thoughts, and explore their interests. Right? Academic philosophy. Campbell Hall's unique academic philosophy rests on the idea of spirituality, integrated inquiry, and community, joyful, purposeful learning, and deep relationships with others. Right? So this is what they do. Let's say high school. Let's say we're a day for a high school and it looks simple block schedule.
Sit down, breakfast, get coffee.
No, you fucking get like fucking all the brain food type shit.
yeah,
Video.
They don't give those fuckers anything like caffeine. They're in there fucking just being supernatural, like
Panera bread type shit.
even hurts.
No, but what I was saying is that the only reason why I think some of these people do it anyways is just to like hey, my kid is going to a school with X person and they run into them and end up doing business. That's
Yes,
really
no, I will say like okay, so I only speak on like American Heritage specifically. They do have in the high school side, right? Some tenured professors, you know what I mean? That you definitely could learn a lot from, and it's just because American Heritage has the money to pay that salary that they have that professor, right? Where I think a professor or a teacher like that, that's so whatever, should be teaching other teachers how to be like that, so they're present at public schools instead of, you know what I'm saying? Like that should be the public board's position. Like we're the American Heritage job for that salary, but you're not going to be a fucking teacher of one school. You're going to be teaching teachers how to do what the fuck it is you do, and we need to implement this.
Parents are making their own because of like the rise of like online schooling and stuff like that. Like literally, what's going on now, where people are developing courses, developing curriculums, like different for different learning designs, and they're like selling them, and like people are like saying implementing them in like not even private schools. Like the school will have like 6 kids, and all of these parents are paying like 60 grand. Do this kid, like real talk. I've seen it already. There's this one in Miami where they meet in like one of the parks, and they have all their classes outside, and they like do shit. And it's a Montessori. It's like Montessori, like it's like a Montessori kind of class, kind of school, but it's like only a few parents do it. It's like this one school in Miami. Andre was looking it up.
But what's it like to what age? It's like elementary school.
I think so.
Yeah, I feel like it's fine. I feel like when you can't do these weird ass schools and charter schools and shit at like high school, even like some middle school, because socialization comes into play. Because at the end of the day, you're still flooding them into these colleges that haven't changed their curriculum or their stances or how they, you know what I mean? So you fucking make them weird if you want to, like make them all specialized if you want to.
Like 9 out of 10 are like all the world leaders and CEOs are all like Montessori kids right now. Right now.
That's why.
And there's nothing wrong with being a Montessori like elementary. I'm saying that's why it's not present further up, because at the end of the day, you need to learn how to sit the fuck down and do this fucking work and spit out this information. Because as a CEO, you do that.
But that's why I was saying that's why some of these people put their kids into these schools, because they know they can be in certain circles.
But the same Montessori kids do better in high school. They do better in middle school.
Yeah,
they do better.
Montessori should be across the board for elementary school kids because it does something in that time of development.
Costs too much money. That's what they'll
That's what. Yeah, of course. Everything costs too much besides the shit they fucking funnel down our drugs.
Because they didn't want free thinkers when they made the school system. They wanted workers. They didn't want free thinkers, and they wanted workers. They wanted factory workers when they made the school system.
You said they know. You have doing the things.
What's next on the agenda?
Aiden Ross was on Donald Trump show. Donald Trump was on.
Oh, they actually did the stream?
Yeah.
Did you watch it?
I didn't watch it. I just saw some clips. They talked about he had like 300K in the first 10 minutes. He talked about Young Thug being free. So he heard about it. Feels like he's getting treated unfairly. So he didn't be free. And I think he gave him a Rolex.
Aiden gave him a Rolex, or Don gave Aiden a Rolex?
No, Aiden gave him a Rolex. And then they said maybe that might or some shit like that. Because it costs over a certain amount. I guess you can't give presidential candidates a gift over a certain amount.
I mean, did he really accept it though? I mean, he gave it to him on stream, but if he didn't accept it, he didn't accept it. Yeah. I'm sure Don has more than enough rollies. I'm sure he has a few rollies. He's got rollies older than Aiden, more than likely.
Well, I mean, it's still smart for him to get on these different streams.
No, I'm not saying
no.
That's the new media.
Yeah, that's the new media at this point. So now you're definitely gonna see that a lot more.
Not anything. Harris.
Yes, gonna pull up at somebody should.
She gonna pull up at Kai Cenats.
Somebody.
I mean, she definitely gonna pull up on Charlamagne. That's gonna happen.
Yeah, gonna pull up at Charlamagne.
She probably pull up on Joe.
Or
Joe Biden.
Yeah, she gonna pull up on somebody. They may do one where it looks like it's done at their house. So it's definitely gonna want to do that. I can guarantee that.
Just as long as there's not Joe pulling up on niggas eating fried chicken.
I can see.
Just as long as they're not doing that.
I can see her on Shannon Sharp's podcast.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah, since it looks like it's at his house, it's definitely. You know what I'm saying? Like it's definitely set up to know. You know, when it's set up to look like more humbly, it's like, oh, we're talking. It's just wherever. But you get what I mean? So his setup is gonna look way more comfortable. Whatever he's gonna want to.
So I know I do remember. Go ahead.
No, I think that's just a smart way.
I do remember one of the topics, right? What the Olympics. You want to talk about the Olympics? Or you want to talk about the other stuff first, and then get to the Olympics? There was still what like Donnie saying he didn't know Kamala was black.
Yeah.
Is it disrespectful?
From Brownstown.
Yeah.
I mean, does she claim black?
Since her fucking VP, of course.
I thought she said she was Indian.
Okay. Yeah, like
From Brownstown.
we do understand that she's both, right? So even when she says I'm Indian, it's not like she's saying I'm only Indian. When she says she's black, it's not like she's saying she's only black because she is both of those things at the same time concurrently.
So why don't she say I'm Indian and black?
Why does she have to? What if the issue? What if she's talking about only relates to her being Indian? What if she's talking about only relates to her being black? Why does she always have to equate the both of them at the same fucking time? She's both of those things.
Because it's society.
Yeah, play both sides of the fence.
You feel me?
She-
We want to know.
she
We want to know
has-
what side you want.
She is both sides of the fence. If black people and Indians ever have a big misunderstanding, then she has to decide. But right
Indian people
now,
are racist as
it's
hell to black.
brown as fuck, brown as fuck.
But Indian people are racist as hell to black.
Rich Indian people are racist as fuck.
Most Indian people.
I don't even think rich ones are. The ones that are broke like me understand. Like,
Nah,
I
I've had some regular Patels be racist.
I ain't never had a regular.
Especially the corner store ones. Tell them to be rude as fuck too. They be the real niggas we want to call you.
The owners, I think, are rude, not the regular workers. Like in my experience in corner stores.
I don't think it's just like
I
okay.
think they-
So
they-
was Kamala calling Joe a sexual predator disrespectful?
Was Kamala
Calling Joe a
sexual
sexual
predator?
predator
No,
disrespectful.
because it's accurate.
I mean, has he ever been charged?
Okay, that's what makes it accurate.
I'm just saying. I'm
I
just
would
I'm
have
just
to know
saying.
what makes it accurate.
I haven't seen it. I haven't seen it. Well, I've seen some weird stuff from Joe. I'm not gonna lie. The shit that I've seen some weird stuff from Joe. But like, okay.
I mean, the grab.
It's not like
Donald grabbing the pussy. That's locker room talk. he just got recorded.
They say or no.
He just got recorded. Niggas say worse. Bitches say worse every day in conversations.
absolutely.
He just happened to get recorded.
Not even just that, but they don't I'm not running for president. So if anybody records the wild shit that I just tell the fuck out. Like, I don't care. Like, I said it. I'll say it again. I meant it. But this person is, maybe that'd be frowned upon. But okay. I hope when Kamala comes out that she's grabbing niggas by the ball sacks. It's all cool.
I mean, if she says it, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, she used to be.
Johnny Cajun.
We'll see. It's too early in the game.
Yeah, my problem with Trump is always like his issue with people black stuff. Fucking the birth certificate. Like, just shut up. Like, what do you like? Sorry. I'm sorry. Why?
Trying to say, hung out with more niggas than Kamala.
Yeah, for sure. Chuck is here like, I've got way more black friends than she has black friends. How many black people had she let out of prison? She locks them up, I let them out. She locks them up, I let them out. Hey.
I can't wait for if they had
Dog, that debate's gonna be.
Debate that bitch.
That debate's gonna be
He's not
crazy.
gonna
Yes, he is.
debate that. He's not gonna debate that.
Listen to me. He is. Listen to me.
They're trying to think what?
This man.
Listen.
Listen to me. This man's gonna come out with a whole. This man's gonna break.
Listen,
Yeah,
Trump.
man.
She gonna
Bro, that's his thing. Is the base.
She gonna bring something up, and he gonna go off topic, dog. He just start talking about shit.
Trump can bring up a lot of stuff about Kamala. Don't get it twisted. Kamala's her record isn't the greatest. It's not really the greatest out here when it comes to like the shit that they're saying on the commercials. The record with that isn't the best.
You gonna bring up that Nina Simone situation?
Yeah, he gonna bring up Nina.
I feel like I'm not saying she didn't do it, but I feel like it's kind of race baiting. Like all you're trying to do is piss off black people.
I mean, but that's what the Dems are doing.
I mean, they do that with JoJo.
I feel like they're trying to piss off like black people, the alphabet community. You know,
The Dems are trying to piss black people off too, because they're trying to see. I think the Dems are trying to make it a more black versus white thing than the Republicans. I'm gonna keep it like their strategy in the last two elections is definitely we need the black vote. Joe, if you're not you're not black if you don't vote for me. Eating chicken with these niggas, eating fried chicken with these niggas, right? Like tripping.
versus Trump that just trotted out the black girl and said he wasn't going home the first way.
I didn't see that. What did he do?
Oh no, I thought was that not in the chat? Am I okay? Sure.
What did he do?
Yeah, there was some black girl. He was at like I don't want to say conference, like one of his speeches kind of thing, right? And he trots out this black girl, and I guess they met outside of a Chick-fil-A or something. And he says like how she planted this on him and was going home to the first lady. Like
That's hilarious.
and she's like standing out there, and she's like literally like.
That's hilarious. He did that?
Yeah, I swear to God, I'll try to find it, but
Yeah.
I promise you.
Yeah.
It's in the chat.
Yo, I know what the man he does this publicity shit.
Yo, that's crazy.
I remember he's a TV star.
Yeah, he is.
That's dog.
That's why I said the sessions, the Mason Temples, the hype that put that nigga to.
No, I don't think it was fake. I don't think it was fake. Not yet.
Rehearsed.
There's too many things that's coming out about it. The shooter had another phone, and the ping that the phone was getting from the conversations were coming from an FBI building. So he was communicating with somebody in an FBI building, supposedly.
Hey, exactly.
No,
he set
bro.
it up with the FBI.
You
He
think
got pulled in the FBI.
Trump got pulled in the FBI?
He's investigating him.
He don't got no pull in the FBI. I don't like that nigga.
He fired everybody who had the
Yeah.
He fired all day. They don't like his ass.
That's a fact.
So he said the FBI tried to take out Trump.
Who knows, bro?
I'm not saying that.
I just don't think it was fake.
I don't know if it's real. I don't know if it's fake or anything, but I'll say this.
Somebody died, so it's not like
Yeah.
it's not like
It's not like it didn't happen.
it didn't have like somebody. It was a real bullet. Somebody got murked.
So this thing could have been dead already.
They wheeled out a cadaver.
Listen,
They weakened and burned his
This nigga was talking the whole time.
It was weakened and burned his.
if things could change weather, I'll tell you.
Oh man.
So forensic scientists
Retract the
that
news. I'm just saying.
can see that, knowing that thing was dead before that bullet moved. None of them.
That's a you can talk about
Where is it? At the end.
Yeah.
Nah, I just go into it.
Who cares what she says? Like that's the beginning of it. But they're literally on stage together. It's a whole thing.
That's hilarious. That's funny as fuck. He's joking. I know.
I don't give a fuck. No.
He shared a humorous yet contentious anecdote about potential leaving former First Lady Melania Trump.
And we ain't seen that bitch how long?
Georgia State University Convocation Center in Atlanta. Trump invited activist Michaela Montgomery onto the stage.
I mean, Trump did used to date a black chick. Back in like, when the 80s or 90s.
That is busting it open for his orientation.
For Donald, this is back when he was a spry young lad.
He was never cute. He was never cute.
He was always rich though.
Yeah,
Things happen differently for rich white men. They don't have to be good looking.
Yeah, the kid of my job. His wife is fucking nothing. Like just and I'm like, he come from money, like, in no way. Like he's definitely on the spectrum. You know what I mean? Like you are touched. So ain't no way your fucking wife is a 10. Like a white girl 10, but a fucking 10. And definitely found out he comes from like, yeah, there we go. You're a bird baby. Oh, it's 9:05. Time again.
That's that time. Man, it's definitely a good one.
Always do the intro and outro, boy.